Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw Tips and Tricks. Somebody's trying to reduplicate this, and they have two questions. One, how they can use this block letter to make it look more so like this, kind of squished down. And the t-shirt is gray, and so there's a gray line around the white, so the star doesn't go to all the way to the edge. So we're going to cover both these. I am going to go ahead and take this text, which is a block letter, and I'm going to convert it to a curve. I'm going to left click, right click, and then very easily, there's a couple of things you could do. Let's set our nudge factor on let's see how big this is. Just a little over almost 2 inches tall. So let's go 0.125 with a nudge. 0.125. Then you can do this several ways. Let's take the shape tool and grab the top nodes and just squish it down. I mean, if you can't do that, if there's other nodes, there's a problem. But so if you can't do it that way, the other way you could do it would be to let's just take a rectangle and let's take this center section out, get rid of that box, and then just manually move. You have to go to object and break the curve apart and grab this top one and have it go there. Now, whenever I do something like that, I'm going to go ahead and take the Smart Fill tool and fill it in, and then that way it is a solid piece. So we're going to left click, right click, get an outline. So we have a contour around this, and then the contour is white, and then there's a star. And actually the C is quite a bit thicker, so we're going to do this. So let's go ahead and draw a star. Get underneath the polygon is your star tool. If you'll hold down your control button and make the star. So we're going to put the star well, let's look at the picture again. Yeah, I think that'll work right there. So now what we want to do is take our object and we want to go to effects and contour. We want to contour twice to the outside, 2 times. Let's try 0.05. That's not bad, maybe a little bit less, 0.03, and use square corners. So it mimics that part right there. And then a couple ways, and I'm actually going to use these, looks like a green and a white. So we're going to take the star itself, and I'll tell you what, let's make a gray background like it would be the shirt. Go ahead and go to object, order, backup page. So that's what we have right there. Now let's set our nudge factor on something like 3 inches. And let's fill in this star I'm not going to try to match those colors. I'm just going to do this. Let's fill this star in with white. And what happened, tell you what, let's make our gray box bigger. So there's our star with the cut off arms. We could actually delete that star. Well, you know what? Let's don't delete it. Let's nudge it over a couple of times in case we want it again. So the inside is like a dark green. So we're going to get the Smart Fill tool and fill in a dark green on the inside. And then we're going to take the Smart Fill tool again and set it on a white and grab the line between those 2 lines, fill it in with white. Now, when we move our star back over, we actually have to go to order. And I don't know anything about printing, but what has happened here, the star is separated between the gray. So the gray is actually the shirt because we haven't done anything. I'll tell you what, let's take away our outline, and that's the way it's going to look. Pretty cool. Now, what I'm a little bit concerned about is if the star is actually printed on top of the green. So what we can do now is make a copy of that star and move it over. And let's go ahead and left click, right click, and let's get that white and go ahead and fill in the star. Let's go ahead and get that white and fill in that part right there. But then let's take the Smart Fill tool and let's fill it in with that green. This way, there is no green behind that white. I don't know anything about printing. You can just see the star itself is just printed white. So I hope that answered their question. And thank you for watching. It'll look a lot better when you take away the outline. That's the way it's going to look. So you just got to play around with your distance of your contour. I might be a little bit thick, compared to what they want to do, but I think that's pretty close. Anyway, I hope that helped them a little bit. Thank you for watching.